4 doctors and 2 hospitals before coming here. I arrived here, I had trouble walking, and then
Hello, I am Dr. Vijay Verma, Director of JP Health Paradise and Research. I am trained as an allopathic pediatrician and doing all my practices since last 37 years. And since last 11 years, I have integrated the Ayurvedic system of medicine with the allopathic system and doing so much research. We are treating almost every disease at the moment which has no treatment, or rather insufficient, ineffective treatment in allopathic system. Our claim of viral disease is lying with the Ministry of Ayush. Today I am with so many dignitaries from the South Africa here at Haridwar in one of the seminar of Matri Sadan. Mr. Jai is a well-known personality in South African government. He is accomplished with the so many things he has accomplished there, and he was with Mr. Nelson Mandela and Mrs. Lucie, and she too with, and so many people are known. She is very well known. She has made a lot of documentaries. And Madam Rutendo, she is a spiritual guru in Africa. So today the main talk is that they have got a tremendous experience of this medicine which we are practicing here. I feel Madam Lucie will tell something about that.
So when I was in India, I was in a yoga course where I wasn't allowed to go drink water, and I had 5 bladder operations, and I suffer from chronic constipation and diverticulitis, and my doctor said, if you have 1 more diverticulitis, I have to cut a piece of your colon out. And I got very constipated, and then I saw 1, 2, 3, 4, you're doctor number 5. 5 doctors, 2 hospitals, 4 doctors and 2 hospitals before coming here. I arrived here, I had trouble walking, and then Jay left for the day, and then I said, I don't know how I'm going to get out of bed. I needed an ambulance, and instead it's Dr. Vijay that arrived. And it's night and day after, this is a 3rd day treatment, and I am feeling like I've never felt before, with just 3 treatments of all sorts of stuff. That's why my hair is all oily still. But I believe in his medicine because my body responded in less than 12 hours. I felt a big shift in energy, and now it's been a little bit over 48 hours, and I'm a different person. I can walk. I know I'm not going to hospital, but not only that, I know that I will solve the problems that the allopathic medicine has not been able to solve for the past 40 years. So thank you for your medicine. Thank you for what you're doing.
You have given me the opportunity to treat you. I must respect this. What is your experience? What was your state of mind when she was ill, and you are in a far distant away from your home, and there is no much medical facility, so-called, even if it is having, what was your mental status at that moment when she was suffering from this?
When I arrived, I was feeling lost. I wasn't sure whether we will even stay one day. I think I was planning in my mind that we are going to go back to South Africa, because we had been to so many doctors and hospitals and we hadn't found the solution. We knew what the problem was, but no one had given us the proper solution. And I think that, I'm very rarely not able to think clearly. That was one moment where I looked at Lucie, my wife of 32 years, and who's been my sole partner, has been there, the mother of my 3 children, the grandmother of my 3 grandchildren. Having been with her in hospital for five times, I know how dangerous it is. what tremendously powerful antibiotics they use that in fact destroy her immune system. And I never wanted her to go back to that allopathic treatment. But we had no alternative until we met you.
Thank you very much.
And I think this proves that natural medicine, natural immunity is the way in which we can heal ourselves. Yet we are forced to take allopathic medicine. Allopathic medicine is displacing indigenous medicine, natural medicine. Yet natural medicine costs very little. It is natural. It has no impact on the body beyond treating the problem, the cause, the root cause of the problem. And yet it is ridiculed and demonized by our own governments. And so I think what happened with Lucie convinces me that natural medicine, like Ayurveda, in Africa we have thousands of natural medicines, but they're not recognized. They're not seen as equivalent to that of Western medicine. And I think being with you, seeing what's happened to Lucie, as in our bedroom, I am convinced that we should put a lot more effort in promoting natural medicines.
Thank you very much. So you have come here from that ancient civilization land of Africa, where Madam Rutendo is with us, and she is a spiritual leader, as well as she is very knowledgeable about the herbs and all that, and she is treating so many diseases there. Please tell your experience and what should be done for future to save this humanity.
Well, firstly, thank you so much, Doctor. It has been such an inspiration to witness over the past 48 hours. We were very worried about Lucie, and obviously in a great deal of distress, bodily, and I think just everything else, was impacting her in that way, and obviously impacting on our purpose here. And coming from South Africa or Southern Africa, where there have been many attempts over the years at integrating indigenous medical knowledge into the mainstream, but these efforts have been thwarted. I mean, it's been really, really difficult to get the indigenous knowledge to be recognized sufficiently. It has been invalidated, it has been illegitimized, it has been almost made to seem like it is pagan, it is not worth bringing into the mainstream. And being here to witness what indigenous medical interventions can do in such a short space of time with so few side effects, so effectively, gives me so much inspiration as to what to take back, to Southern Africa, and to say, look, this is a model that we can learn from. And to recognize how recognizable it is, because as you said, you have been an allopathic doctor for more than 37 years, but you recognize the importance and the effectiveness of the indigenous medical paradigm. And we say, you have what we call multi-epistemological competence, because you're able to allow the two systems to work together, which unfortunately is not really there where we are in Southern Africa, where, as I said, the Western paradigm, the Western medical paradigm, or the allopathic paradigm really looks down upon the indigenous paradigm. So I'm very inspired to see how we can create more people with multi-epistemological competence who are able to step into the Western paradigm and see where its ineffectiveness is, and see where we can bring in the indigenous paradigm, or step into the indigenous paradigm, see where its shortcomings are, and then see where the allopathic can work. But this has been an incredible inspiration. It's incredible to see, not just in
smiling.
words, smiling, and not just, it's not a theory, it is practice, it is real.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So, since I am an allopathic scientist, so I must have an explanation also.
Yes.
In this case, she is suffering from, as she told me, diverticulosis. And the diverticulosis is the gaping in the intestine, which causes so many troubles. And the same disease, just like inflammatory bowel syndrome, Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, and so many others, they all started from the intestine. And here we are doing, that is the rectal nutrition. Just show me, this one. Vasthi treatment. So this treatment is mainly to give Vasthi, to give rectally. And what this medicine do? This is just a nutrition. Nowadays, The gut genome research is the main research is coming up, that the gut bacteria in ourselves, because trillions and trillions bacteria all surrounding us. This is the life. If we are having human cells on nearly 10 to 10.5 trillions, the bacteria and colonies are more than 100 trillions. Means one human cells is living on 10 bacteria or 20 bacteria. So practically we are killing these bacteria with antibiotics. We are become desertified inside. We are killing our ecosystem inside. As this modern education and modern system and modern ecology, modern economy and modern health is devastating the earth. They are devastating the life. So with this medicine we are devastating ourselves. What this is doing it, when we give this medicine inside the rectum and this remain there, it works as a media to grow gut genome. In gut there is ecology of good bacteria or bad bacteria. When they live in an equilibrium, our health is normal. It's simple solution for 99% of the diseases, and this being discovered 1,000 years back. This is the mainstream of the Ayurveda, and that time the rishis, they thought that if you change the gut system, you change the whole body. Even nowadays there is gut and mind connection. And you will surprised to know there is one serotonin hormone, serotonin and dopamine. Serotonin hormone is known as happy hormone, and this hormone is being produced by the gut bacteria. 95% of our serotonin is produced by the gut bacteria, and the cell in the gut, they pick up, they goes into the blood and into the mind. We are happy, no depression, no stress, no anxiety, and they make us more strongly immune. So once our gut bacteria is normal, in a good state of health and a good state of equilibrium, we may remain healthful throughout our life, and we may live life as a nature, and we will die one day just like a drop without any disease. So this is my conclusion. Thank you very much.
But I want to say one thing, Doctor. You see, the problem with our healthcare system is your solution makes no money for anyone. And the allopathic industry makes billions of dollars for those people that own it. And so until we confront that issue, that we can heal ourselves through natural medicine, and we need to believe in ourselves, and we need to believe in the indigenous knowledge of our ancestors, we will be, again, what you described, desertifying our guts, our inside. And just like they are clogging up the great Ganga, they're clogging up our system. And that is what is killing our humanity.
Certainly, Mr. Jai, certainly, because, but one thing is certain, that even if you are having billions and billions only, you need this medicine.
And we give it to you free of charge.
You keep your billions and billions with you, but you cannot survive without this medicine. So now, if you have a little bit of knowledge, little bit of intelligence, just beyond the animal life, human being is one of the biggest creation of the universe, and we are the intelligent people. We can take our own decision. We are in a scientific this thing. So if you want to live healthy, happy, so you need this system. You keep earn whatever it is, but this earning is useless if you are a diseased person, if you are a sick person, if you are a mentally deranged person, if you are a diseased person, if you are a depressed person, if you cannot sleep without the medicine, if you cannot even talk without medicine, you cannot even breathe without medicine or oxygen, it's useless. How much organ will be replaced to or transplant? How much? Started from the kidney, from the liver, from the heart, lungs, now they are coming with the brains. Keep on replacing it. Keep on. So there has to be some barrier. Now it has this time after this corona, it is devastated. Corona has not done much harm, but the solutions have done so much devastation. Either lockdown or the medicines, just like remdesivir, and after that vaccination. So now we are closing. It is a big subject, and we are not going to fight anybody. We are just telling the truth, and truth is there.
Yes, and the truth.
Thank you.
Thank you.